急ぐ交差点傘なんて持ってない。朝ごはんは食べてきたけど足りてないのは心意気かな。違う、きっと君がいないだけでこんなにも弱気になってる。大人なんだろう、
食いしばって
頑張れるんだろう。
振り落とされるな、
はち切れちゃうよ。
緊張感、
君に会いたいよ。ハローハロー、いつも転がるように。ハローハロー、ずっと笑っていたい。ハローハローハローハロー、楽しんじゃえばきっと僕の勝ち。ハローハロー、どんなこんなんだって。ハローハロー Say hello、 君はハロー、いつも甘い甘い味方でいてる。ハローハローハローハローバナナ。まっすぐ歩いてるはずなのに世界が斜めに見えてるよ。おいちょっと肩がぶつかっただろうってあれ誰も聞いてない。ほんのちょっと放置してただけで君も僕を見捨てるのかな。違う、きっと君に伝えてない。こんなにも恋焦がれてると大人だからさ。腰も痛いさ、頑張らないとさ。
逆に行こうよ、
ひねくれちゃうよ。
反抗期、
君に会いたいよ。ハローハロー、いつも転がるように。ハローハロー、ずっと笑っていたい。ハローハローハローハロー、楽しんじゃえばきっとケセラセラ。ハローハロー、どんな逆境だって。ハローハロー Say hello、 君はハロー、いつも甘く甘く満たしていてる。ハローハローハローハローバナナ。
お腹が空いても何もないけどバナナはちょっと寝かせてたい。
何でもかんでも思い通りにいくわけないよと黒くなる。
あんたの事情押し付けないで。夢見が悪いの誰の責任？
僕が悪いっての。
そんなバナナ笑顔で切り替える。
行ってみよう。ハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハローハロー
Hello as well. Hey, welcome to another fantastic episode of Sega Sonic Radio. I am your host, as always, GX, aka Chris, aka The Spin Dash, and this week we are monkeying around to celebrate the release of Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, a very good Monkey Ball game, arguably better than the prior two attempts at remakes. I have very thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm excited to bring you some Monkey Ball music tonight, and by bring you, I mostly mean, hey, I asked you for Monkey Ball requests, and many of you obliged. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and kick things off with a particularly noteworthy one, and a request. Catch you guys on the other side. Hey everyone, welcome back. Kicking it off with Monkey Island from Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits, the PSP game, requested by Claire the Cat, followed up by Tropical Jungle, the Swamp, from Sonic the Hedgehog 06, and closing out this initial segment with Plant Kingdom from Sonic Rush Adventure. Yeah, it's one of those weeks where, you know, there's different ways that you can interpret a theme, and I always encourage different ways to interpret a theme. And, you know, there's different ways to interpret a week focused on Monkey Ball. Maybe some of them are like tropical. There's plenty of tropical islands in Monkey Ball. Maybe there's jungle stuff. Maybe it's about rolling. Maybe it's about, I don't know, something else. I was almost tempted, if I had the time. Here's some songs you won't be hearing tonight, just because I was not able to get the metadata all programmed in, and you will not be hearing "Rolling Start" from Daytona. Maybe you will another day. You also will not be hearing the music from Mario vs. Donkey Kong for Switch, which, again, same issue, just not enough time. But I got a great set of music for you tonight, and we've got another segment of 3 songs, including another request. So let's enjoy, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. coming back at you. That trio was Quartz Quadrant. You probably know it as the main theme of the, of Quartz Quadrant, of the US version of Sonic CD. However, the Sonic Boom version, or Sonic the Hedgehog Boom album version, it has slightly different versions of these songs. So it's just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Like having vocals in that song, where there were not vocals in the game version. Followed up with Sakura from Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, requested by MFA over on the Discord. And wrapped up with Spark Mandrill Stage from Mega Man Extreme. And yes, that is a Game Boy Color rendition of the actual Mega Man X3 Spark Mandrill boss stage. So felt appropriate. Also, just got a whole bunch of Mega Man music in my library, and I like me some Mega Man music. What else I like is bringing up a nice quiz for you guys, and I've got one for you that is Monkey Ball themed and Sonic themed, but it's a little bit of each. It's a Monkey Ball night, so we're gonna do Monkey Ball things. So why not do a Monkey Ball thing with Sonic? Because Sonic's in Monkey Ball games surprisingly frequently. And your quiz question for the first half of the show tonight is, in Super Monkey Ball Adventure, the posters in Monkeytropolis parody the then recent SEGA games. Which game of the Sonic series was parodied in this level? And yeah, I probably do mean X1. I forget which X... Well, I will fact check that during this next song and make sure that I'm referencing the right Mega Man X game. Anyhow, as always, if you want to participate in the quiz, you are more than welcome to in chat. If you don't want to, just go ahead and minimize chat or go audio only, and we'll let you know the answer after this song. Catch you guys on the other side. So yeah, we got an unsure but a correct guess. So just to kind of follow the trail of logic, Super Monkey Ball Adventure was released in 2006, which was kind of a cursed year for Sega, wasn't it? Wasn't it, considering that Super Monkey Ball Adventure is not a particularly well-regarded game. I loaded it up a little bit just to kind of, try to double-check my stuff on this, and yeah, it don't feel good. It doesn't feel right, and it's structured weird. But it would be referencing a 2005 Sonic game, Sonic Rush. And with some speaking of cursed, incredibly cursed artwork of Ai and Mimi in the poses of Sonic and Blaze from that art. Super Monkey Ball Adventure has some really weird artwork. I do not much care for its aesthetic. It's an odd one. It's a very odd one. What isn't so odd is our next set of songs, including another request. This one a non-Monkey Ball song, but feels awfully, Monkey Ball adjacent. Hope you enjoy. Catch you on the other side. enjoyed, that was Speed Jungle Zone Act 1 from Sonic Superstars, as requested by Maple Syrup over on the message boards, followed up with Act 3 from Sonic Labyrinth, the game where you predominantly have to spin dash if you want to get anywhere. It's I would not describe it as a good game, but it does vaguely remind me of Kirby's Dream Course, I suppose, in a weird way. It's just very plotting. And wrapping it up with Monkey Target 2 from Super Monkey Ball 2. Monkey Target being one of the many mini games associated with the Monkey Ball franchise. It's kind of one of the things that really made it popular back in the day was the idea of you had this really solid base of a game where you are in a sphere and manipulating the angle of the world to try to lead your monkey in a ball to a finish point and collecting bananas along the way. But it also had this other half where it had these pretty solid multiplayer-focused mini-games. Things like Monkey Race, Monkey Target, Monkey Boxing. I remember Monkey Target was probably one of the most notable at the time. But there were like weird ones with sports. You could bowl, you could box. Just all sorts of interesting, weird mini-games that kind of defined the series. The latest one moves away from it a bit. It's not really as mini-game focused, but it does have some significant online multiplayer, and that's, it's interesting in of itself, kind of a different focus, and it's neat. I have not played the multiplayer yet. I've mostly just played the single player, but I look forward to giving it a shot. I don't know if I will stick with it though long enough to justify the Sega Pass that I purchased, which is apparently going to trickle out characters across the next few months. That was I wasn't real happy about that scheduling, or the price of it, but I don't know. I can be Sonic right now if I want to, and I will probably do so to take some footage for the site. I've got, let's say, one more request in the first half of the show here, and we've got three more songs for you. Why is it called Banana Rumble? I don't know. Sega gets fixated on these weird words. Just a bunch of things happen all at once that I guess are reflective of whatever motif they're going for. Like we had a Sonic Mania, we had a Monkey Ball Banana Mania. We never got a Sonic Blitz. That's I don't know, maybe that's on the way or something. I don't know if it's just a localization fixation or I don't know. It's Sega. They're the company that is giving us Super Game or Fog Gaming or whatever other nonsense they're going to come up with. So, heck, there were so many Sonic games for a period of time that just had the word adventure on it, just pinned to it. So, obviously the two Sonic Adventure games, but then we had Sonic World Adventure and Sonic Rush Adventure and Sonic Runners Adventure. Just weird. Yeah, Sonic Pocket Adventure as well. But we're going to go on a little audio adventure here with our next set of songs. Catch you guys on the other side. Okay, that was Take Upper Fruit from Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, followed up by Special Stage Blue Spheres from Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and wrapping it up with the request Whale World 4 from Super Monkey Ball 2, as requested by Alex over on the Discord. Yeah, sometimes, for whatever reason, it just rejected my image file. I've got it. I'm looking at it on my screen right now. It exists. It's like 2 megabits big. It's a 2400 by 2400 pixel image. I'm wondering if my overlay simply does not like it. But there exists an image for it, but my overlay seems to be rejecting it. I'll see if I can fix that at a later time. But right now, I think what we're gonna fix right now is a dramatic need for quiz. And it's time in the middle of the show here for your audio cue. So in the audio cue every week, I give you music from a SEGA game, a SEGA developed game, a SEGA published game, something that has to do tangentially with SEGA. And I'll tell you, I'm bringing out the 5 out of 5 difficulty on this one for this week. No, it's not going to be a monkey ball game. I will tell you that right now. In fact, I will give you a handful of hints because this is fairly SEGA, and it is fairly appropriate for our theme, but I also suspect a lot of SEGA fans will not necessarily have played it. So, again, you can always participate guessing which game this is in chat. If you don't want to participate in chat, you can always minimize chat or just switch to audio-only mode. However, to give you a little bit of context for this game, and more hints than I normally give you, this is going to be a game that was not developed by SEGA. It was not published by SEGA, it was published by Atlus. SEGA would go on to publish its sequel, but it would not go on to publish the sequel after that. Which is to say, this is the first in a series of 3, 2 of which were published by Atlus, one of which was published by a combination of Atlus and SEGA, and one of which was not associated with SEGA in any way, shape, or form. Best of luck. I'll catch you on the other side. looks like I stumped you guys this time. Not even a guess. No hazarding a guess, and that's at least somewhat understandable. I picked a rather tough one, but I thought one that felt rather appropriate. So let's go ahead and reveal what we've got going on here. This is, in fact, Rock of Ages, like I said, a game published by Atlas back in the day, that would eventually go on to be published by Sega for the sequel, the Rock of Ages 2. It's a weird kind of game, and it's kind of fascinating that Atlas even published this at all. It's I couldn't exactly tell you why they opted to, but I also couldn't tell you why Sega would, for a very short period of time, publish games like The Cave and Hell Yeah and Timbo the Badass Elephant. Just a weird thing where they sort of just published a handful of indie games. It's not something that they really do these days, but conceptually it's a neat weird thing. It's very Monty Python-esque in its sense of humor, specifically the animated sequences in Monty Python. This feels very evocative of what those were trying to do. The premise being, like, you're Sisyphus, you are tired of pushing your rock, and you decide to instead roll the rock in order to attempt to escape. So it's somewhere between, like, a tower defense / bowling game, I think, is how you might describe it. Like I said, it's a weird one. You're passing through history and mythology to try to escape the underworld by just rolling a rock into various structures and attempting to defeat the historical and mythological figures that are erecting them. So it's an odd one, but might be an interesting one. Hey, there's a Steam sale if you want to go off the beaten path for an unusual game. I mean, you can't get much more unusual than a game trying to ape the aesthetics of the Monty Python animations. We've got another request coming at you in this next trio, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Hey, that was Jackpot Mode from Sonic Pinball Party on the GBA. Yeah, it still continues to be weird that Sega has never opted to do a lot with their GBA stuff. Just nothing. Like, obviously, THQ published things back in the day, but like, does Embracer Group have any legitimate claim to it these days? Does it like it? Who knows? Maybe it's the same issue that that they ran into with the Sonic OVA, where maybe there's just paperwork they would need to file to properly manage I don't know, residuals or something, and they just haven't done that, but they just can't fire or something. But honestly, like, who knows? It could be anything. It's a very unusual situation. But we also had Sky High from Super Monkey Ball, as requested by the Karma Collector over on the message boards. Wrapping it up with Trap Tower from Sonic Mania, a remix from Sega Sonic arcade game. Fun times, fun times. It was kind of neat to have that turned into a pinball table that also... Because the pinball table was introduced in the Mania Plus expansion, along with Mighty and Ray. Hence, adding the music from there is a pretty neat touch. But then you also have the reference of the combi catcher from from Knuckles Chaotix. So, just a fascinating little mishmash of ideas to feel being able to unlock your characters in the which mode, the remixed mode, the encore mode. That's the one with the different colors and everything. We've got our next set of 3 for you, and this time we're going to kick it off with a request from a Monkey Ball game. Hope you enjoy. Catch you on the other side. That was Moonhaven from Super Monkey Ball Adventure, requested by Terrace over on the message boards. Followed up by Beach Volleyball from Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. And wrapping up with Cosmic Casino Zone Act 2 from Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure. Hey, you might have heard that is a remix. Most of the songs on Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure are rearranged versions of existing Sonic tracks at the time. Mostly Genesis. In fact, maybe exclusively Genesis. I can't entirely recall. It's a neat little game. It's a neat little game. Just a interesting, cute little take on Sonic 2 with some additions. I believe you still get to watch Knuckles punch Sonic into the sky or something. It's neat. It's cute. Yeah, and hey, Olympics are coming up soon. Probably not going to be a Sonic Olympics game this year. Just based on timing, it seems less and less likely. The only scenario where I think they could possibly get away with releasing one without any fanfare is if they opted to just do another mobile game, or even just relicense the existing mobile game to re-release that. But I will say, if you haven't played Tokyo 2020, Tokyo 2020's a pretty good one of those. It has a story mode. A lot of the events are pretty fun. They have many of the events have just a bit more depth than some of the other Sonic and Mario and Sonic games. That said, Rio's also very good too, although the odds of that ever getting a re-release are very unlikely, considering that it was a Wii U game and also published by Nintendo. So I don't know. I would be interested in seeing what one looks like. Another new one for Paris, but does not seem to be this time. So I don't know. Licensing is weird. What isn't quite so weird is our next quiz, our last one for the evening. Our final quiz is, despite his reputation, Sonic is not the fastest character in Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Which character has a higher speed stat? Oh, not only do you have to know the Super Monkey Ball cast, but you're also going to have to understand their stats. A tough one here. As always, you are more than welcome to guess in chat. If you don't want to participate, just minimize chat or go audio only, and we'll tell you after the song here. a little tough. Very rare that I ask you some trivia based on a brand new game, but there is indeed some info out there that, I don't know, it might be aware. And hey, I saw a correct guess here. So yeah, if you ever look at the stats of the Monkey Ball characters and Sonic, Sonic is considered a 4 out of 5 speed. There is only one character in the game thus far that is 5 out of 5. And that character is indeed Yan Yan. She's the only character ranked 5 out of 5. However, Sonic Baby and Palette, the new character to the Monkey Ball series in this entry, are all 4 out of 5. Who knows? Maybe there will be some other 5 out of 5 by the end of the DLC. I know we've still got Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, which don't seem like they would be 5 out of 5, but I would tell you that Axel from Crazy Taxi seems like he would probably be a 5 out of 5 speed. A lot of speed, not a lot of control. That would be my assumption here. Absolutely no brakes. No brakes whatsoever. We're approaching the final quarter of the show. I've got 2 sets of songs left for you, plus a finale. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna close off with our last, I believe this is our last request for the night. So enjoy that. I'll catch you guys on the other side. Hey, that was Aqua Lake Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Master System version, followed up by Freezing Paradise from Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, as requested by Maxi Bun Buns. I think they actually specified the original version, but funny enough, I believe those two games, the HD version and the original version, both do share the same exact soundtrack, that it was reused. And wrap it up with Blue Star from Sonic Adventure, a theme of a bit of a pinball theme. You know, like, you can find a lot of, like, rolling and ball themes that are strewn through tonight in one way or another. I think one of the things that I remember most vividly of most of the underwater stages of the Game Gear Sonic games / Master System Sonic games after the first one is this bizarre obsession with the vacuum tubes. Like, every major game in that Game Gear line just seemed to be way into having so many vacuum tubes. Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Blast, just continuously having these weird vacuum tube mazes. Right down to, I think the boss of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Master System is like you riding through vacuum tubes in a loop until you can reasonably attack the boss. It's a strange obsession, and quite honestly, I find it very frustrating. I don't like maze level design, and they decided to make a maze level design for that. Kicking it off, there are no more requests, but we've got, like a couple more songs for you tonight before we wrap it up. At least two of which are Monkey Ball related. However, one might be a Monkey Ball game that, if you're anything like me, gives you some anxiety. I will tell you, this next game is a technically fascinating game that it works at all. But boy, is it kind of almost unplayable. Boy, is it almost unplayable. I can't think of a worse Monkey Ball game than the one that we're going to listen to next, but hope you enjoy the music regardless. See you guys on the other side. everyone, that was Underwater from Super Monkey Ball Jr. Oh, that game. Followed up with Surging Power, the invincibility theme from Knuckles Chaotix, and wrapping up with Snowball Waltz from Sonic Lost World. Man, you want some Super Monkey Ball action in your Sonic game. I'll tell you, that casino stage sure does have some of that. Just playing billiards with a giant snowball for a brief bit. Yeah, we're wrapping things up for the evening. Once again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Certainly appreciating it. Everyone who tuned in for the live show on Twitch, for the VOD on Twitch, or, of course, for our fantastic YouTube audience as well. Like, any and all are fantastic, I should specify. If you had a good time, just give us a follow, give it a like, give it a comment, whatever way that you want to express that, you had a good time. But probably one of the best ways that you can express it is if you know someone else who, might also enjoy a show like this. Just let them know. Let them know, hey, there's some people over there doing some cool things every Friday night to kick off your weekend. And it's always appreciated. Beyond that, you can catch everything that we do here under the banner of Sonic Stadium over at sonicstadium.org. Sonic Stadium on Twitter, Sonic Stadium on YouTube, probably Sonic Stadium on whatever social media thing that you prefer. We probably have Threads. Maybe we have Blue Sky. Maybe Blue Sky is Blue Sky still a thing? If Blue Sky is still a thing, we probably have it. I think we have a Tumblr. Back when people were like, what if we brought Tumblr back as our alternative to Twitter? And that was a weird couple of moments, but we might still have it, I think, possibly. But most importantly, we have a Discord, and the reason why you would want to go to the Discord is you can chat with a lot of great Sonic fans there. And me, I hang out there all the time as the moderator and a news reporter and whatever else. So, I don't know. If you don't know how to get there, just bug me. I can get you a link. The problem is Discord links change every so often, so it's a kind of a pain to keep up with them. But, yeah, should be a good. And beyond that, I guess let's just wrap up for the night. I've got one more song for you, and it is an iconic Monkey Ball song. I feel like I would be doing a disservice to the series if I didn't end it on those three magic words. The three magic words that so much define Monkey Ball. With that, have a good night, everyone, and welcome to the weekend.
ソニーが加わっちゃうんですよね。えいえいブー歌えゴーゴーラッパに合わせえいえいブー踊れゴーゴーおやつは後回しだよえいえいブー負けるもんだ突っ走れゴーえいえいブーこれでどうだえいえいブー
Take care, everyone. Welcome to the weekend.